It's raining out here, so please forgive me for the noise. But let's jump right into this deep thoughts with my council. Yes, we all have a council, a collective group here to assign us our assignments and our duty here on earth, because we all have a calling. It's just depending on who, the very few, are willing to listen to their call. Now, if you're listening to this, you already have been listening to your call. You're already on your spiritual journey. You already know that everything is spiritual. You already know that this is temporary, but you know that you are a divine spiritual being residing in this temporary human fleshy vessel just for a temporary moment, just to experience the different senses of what living and being alive is all about. So I want to jump right into this thought I was having with my counsel. And that was, for a long time, I thought hell and heaven were a place. And I thought God and the devil were beings outside of me. Us as a collective nowadays have come to a concept where we believe habitually so much that we think everything is an extension of us, meaning outside of us, meaning it's separate. Like the grass is the grass and I'm me. I'm not connected to that. That's so false. Like the raindrops are not me. It's just something I'm witnessing. That is so false. Everything that was created and designed in this physicality was destined to be connected with everything. Because you have to understand, everything stems from energy, and the universe is energetic. So when we realize we are a part of this universal energetic puzzle, this hologram, we understand the concept that we are one with everything. Nothing is outside of us. There is no such thing as anything being separate from us. So we created this false perspective that separation is true, it's real. And we believe in that belief so much to the point that we allow ourselves to be so terrified in our own states of living, in our own life that we've been given. So what I was thinking was that when I was younger, I used to think heaven and hell were something extension of me. But I realized hell is not a place. It is what you embody. Hell is you having chaotic thoughts, no clarity, no sense of direction. Hell is you having no sense of feeling how you want to feel, but you have this utter fear that is so powerful that you feel like you have no control of how you want to feel. Hell is feeling that this place is so noisy on this earth and you just feel so scared you want to crouch and crawl into a little hole and don't want to do anything with your existence. That is what hell is. And for a long time, that is what I felt, to the point when I looked in the mirror, all I saw was the devil itself. And I'll be honest with you, I had to be in the darkness for a little bit. Okay, let's be real. A lot of bit. Just a little bit. But I learned the perspective of the darkness. And I realized anyone who goes into the light again and remembers who they are had to come from the deepest amounts of darkness. And the reason why I'm explaining this to you guys is because I want you to understand that nothing is an extension of you. You make everything the way that it is by embodying it and being it. So you're not separate from anything. So you gotta understand that you are darkness, you are light, and these two combined make the wholeness of your essence, of your existence, of who you are. But understand that the darkness are angels within there, with a deeper perspective to teach you more about who you are on their side, on that side. Sorry, not their side, that side of who you are. And the same thing with light. You can look at yourself in the mirror, you can see God, you can see through the eyes of God. You see the essence of beauty of life and who you are and what life is all about. That's beautiful. That's heaven. Will you live in heaven on earth because you are happy, not because everything in life is good, is because you choose to see the good in everything of life. That's beauty. That's love. That's light. That's God. That's who you are. That's what you choose to embody. But I want you to understand that both these perspectives make up each other, which means they make up who you are. we have to find a balance as a collective, as individuals as well, that when we can come to a position where we're so aware of everything that we went through, we're so aware that there's more beyond us, but yet we're so aware of our own presence, then we could be open to being aware of deeper perspective of our own soul and our own mind. The mind is of the ego, yes, but the mind is of the logical, is of the physical world. But the heart is of God, it's of love, it's of the spiritual world, it's of the subconscious, of where everything rides from, which is energy, which is the core frequency of love, of abundance, of creation, of divinity. So let's open our eyes as a collective and see that we don't need to be our own devil. We don't need to live in hell anymore. We can choose to live on heaven on earth by realizing that we don't need anything outside of us to make up who we are. Because we know we're connected, we have everything, because we are everything. We are one, and one is all. Love you guys.